In this video, I help Tammy to attract new clients to her mindfulness coaching business. So, Tammy has an amazing business helping busy women with stuff that so many of us struggle with, like stress, like anxiety, sleeplessness, chronic pain, the never-ending to-do list, all these kinds of things, and she helps them using mindfulness. We're going to dive more into that and look at her website and her Facebook page and look at all the good things that she's doing that we can all learn from, but also just a couple of tips that could help to maybe just her make more of an impact with her business and attract more people in terms of getting more sign-ups to her email list and getting those, more people wanting to work with her, which is what we're after, right? So before I do that, I'm just going to introduce myself. I am Tiffany from Tiffany G Studios. I am a content marketing specialist and also creator of the Content Mastery Academy. It is a monthly membership group full of training and support for entrepreneurs to help you with attracting more people to your business, helping you to talk about what you do in such a way that you attract the right people, all across all things, not just your social media channels, but your website, sales pages, what to put in your webinars, podcasts, videos, live, that kind of stuff. All that sort of stuff, and to help you stay consistent and not burn out from all the stress and overwhelm. So if you're looking for more details on that, there is a link to that in the description. And I'm going to dive into this digital channel audit and look at Tammy's business right now. So, looking at Tammy's homepage of her website, I love to start with the website, even though that's probably not how people find people these days. They probably check out social media first and then find the website afterwards, but this is how I like to do it. And there's a lot of great things here that Tammy is doing really well. I love this image that just sets the scene here for what her business is about, and the stopping and smelling the roses and that kind of stuff. And in fact, something that just occurs to me is because she's facing here on the right hand side and looking to the left, I would nearly switch these two around so that the mindfulness is on the left and she's on the right, so that she's looking at the words and the words sort of point. Because people read stuff left to right, they point to her. But that's just one of those little small tweaky things. Loving that she has this definition of what mindfulness is, although I have a couple of suggestions about this. And she talks about the pain points and the struggles that people are going through to really help people understand that this is for them. Although, again, I think potentially we might need to go deeper with some of this stuff. So, and I'll get into discussing that in a bit more detail. But other things that's going really well for Tammy, and the solid foundation that she has here, she has this great My Story page. I love this, her About page. She does a great job of talking about what she's gone through and the emotions without it being overwhelming, so people can see themselves in her story and connect with her in that way, which is great. And it gives us an idea about what she's gone through and why and how she's gotten to this point and why she has started this business, which is really, really awesome. And she has kind of a landing page for a couple of courses. Now, I know this isn't the final page. I think this is a temporary page, okay? Because it's not as fully fleshed out as you would like for sort of a sales page for your course, right? And part of that would be adjusting the content, which I'm going to just here, because we're talking about the features, but none of the benefits, none of the what's in it for me, none of the pain points. We're not showing the dream solution and that kind of stuff. But it's, like I said, it's very likely that this is here as sort of just like a holding pattern until the real page is getting written. But definitely looks pretty and works really well, so I'm loving it. And we're looking at the Facebook page where there's a lot of good things going on, sharing personal stuff, pictures of herself, doing, leading the way, doing the things that she's encouraging people to do, talking about self-care, and what she stands for is coming out a bit, although I think we just need more why and more fleshing it out and going a bit deeper is going to be one of the things I'm going to suggest. So back to the website and just diving into a couple of these things with the what is mindfulness. I really think that mindfulness is one of those terms where I think two people can say the word, but they may have different ideas in their mind about what that actually means. And even though she describes focusing on awareness of the present moment, just give me a sentence describing a situation where you do that. Like, is it I'm washing a dish and I'm really paying attention to what I'm doing with the dish, or is it just making sure that my thoughts stay in the present? I'd like to know just a sentence more about what that looks like. Okay, the other thing that is missing here is the why. Okay, why is mindfulness so important? Why is it the answer? And there's a lot of detail that Tammy links to on Facebook from sources like Psychology Today and Forbes and other studies that support her. She just needs to put that stuff into her own words and put it here to really tell me why, and talk to me about, like, paint a picture of the pain and the struggle I'm in right now, which are, a lot of the things on her list I'm dealing with, right? so I'm partly her ideal client. Maybe I don't know enough about mindfulness, so maybe I'm a little off on that one, but so paint that picture and then talk about mindfulness and then how we get to this dream solution. Okay, even though this isn't a sales page, I think some of that education is necessary, and I think that the what and the why is just a huge part, like, that needs to go a little deeper. Okay, I know that you have this stuff here, but maybe just going a little deeper could help people really with examples. Okay, painting a picture for people. And that's the kind of stuff that I go into deeper. I'm actually doing some training on that in my membership right now. So if you're looking for more of that kind of stuff for your business, you can definitely come on over and check it out. And that's where this in the sales page, the same sort of thing here, coming into more of that why and the pain point, like the pain point here, and really painting that picture. The other thing about mindfulness is that I think, depending on exactly like who you're talking to, whether or not there's a big enough market for you to only talk to people who already know what mindfulness is, I still wonder whether or not mindfulness is something that so many of us need, but we don't know we need. And this can come down to the fact that you know so much more than the people you are selling to or the people you are talking to about what you do. And you know that mindfulness is the answer, you know what that means, but they don't. And I like to use an example where, imagine a situation where you have this imaginary world where somebody has the flu, they have all the symptoms of the flu, but they've never had a flu before, they don't know what it is, okay? So in this imaginary world, they have Google and they go to it and they type in things like cough, runny nose, and what else? Fever, aches and pains. They probably type in stuff like, am I dying? The fears and the worries. What's wrong with me? That sort of thing. Do I have cancer? Maybe they've heard of cancer, but they don't know what a flu is. I don't know, right? But those are the things that are going through their mind. That's what they're hunting for. But you're over here creating content talking about how to fix the flu, but you haven't got the right content to attract those people to you who don't even know that they need what you have, okay? And so part of that could be changing this thing over here with the mindfulness for busy women is like, are you a busy woman who is sick of the never-ending to-do list and being constantly stressed out? Well, this is the place for you where I will help you with that through my mindfulness strategies. Sign up below to get my 7-day stress busting challenge, and it could be something that's delivered via email over 7 days or something. They immediately know there's this small thing for them to sign up for, that they're going to get, maybe stress busting stuff and decrease their stress a little bit in 7 days or 10 days or whatever. There's something small for them to sign up. So it's another way that you can increase those opt-ins. Now, I've hit my 10-minute mark, but I've got a couple more points, okay? So over on Facebook, you're doing so many of these awesome things here, sharing stuff about yourself. Tammy's doing stuff about herself, leading the way, and that kind of stuff. What's missing is just more of talking about the struggles and the pain points, and then talking about how mindfulness is the answer and why it's the answer. Not going into the depths of how to do it, just the what and the why. The other thing, another opportunity that she could take up, and this is maybe harder, but it is well worth it if you can do it, and that is to start doing live videos. Maybe it's been a while since you've done one, maybe you've done one before, but start doing live videos and talk about the what and the why. Do one a week. Put some money behind it, a few dollars a day. If you want people to see stuff on Facebook, you need to pay money. Advertising one post, it increases what happens on your other posts that you don't pay money for. Get that information out. Talk about the what and the why. Doing those videos, if you're a coach and you're not doing video, you are missing a huge opportunity. It is the fastest way to build an audience, the fastest way to build the know, like, and trust factor, and the fastest way to get yourself clients. So, other things that you can do is you can do videos, not necessarily live, but do video, which can help, or doing things like webinars potentially. I noticed that you had a challenge, and so maybe a challenge where you go a lot wider, where you help people with stress, and then talk about the mindfulness through that, may get you some more of the right people for helping you to sign up. Or depending on how successful the 7-day meditation was, get people to sign up for that, turn it into an email thing and make that your opt-in. Those are a couple of the options. And if you do the live videos, you'll have more of an idea about what people respond to when you get out and talk about what's different about you, and what they're struggling with and why they need mindfulness. And then that stuff you can turn into opt-ins as well. All the videos, you can get people to opt in once you've done a video, even if you're doing it live. Okay, so anyway, that brings me to the end of helping Tammy with her business. If you are dealing with stress, anxiety, sleeplessness, and all those things that we probably all deal with at different times, and you want to check out Tammy's business, there are links below to the Mindful Diva and all the good stuff that she has going on. And I'm sure it will be even better, because there'll be a time delay between when I've recorded this to if you go and check it out now, so you can go and see what's changed, which will be really interesting. And if you have questions about the marketing stuff that I bring up, you can pop them in the comments below, or check out the Content Mastery Academy in the link, and that's where you get the step-by-step how-to of how to do all this stuff. All right, so if you like this video, click like, click to subscribe, and click the bell if you'd like notifications. I have new videos every week, all on these kinds of marketing tips, and as well as digital channel audits and the like. So that's it from me, and bye for now.